lot going on. Everybody is going to experience the energetic. Well, how do you experience the energetic? Most of us are going to experience it in our outer worlds, right? And we'll experience it in our outer world. How? Your car breaking down, or, you know, your spouse coming home and saying, I've been cheating on you. I'm not in love with you. I want a divorce. Or, you know, whatever it is. And that's how we'll experience the energies. It's going to be in your life, because it gives you the opportunity to look where you're attached, right? Look at the stories that you do believe to be true for you, and where you're taking it all way too personally, and how to use that experience in the world to navigate the undoing of the attachment, so that you can stand free and clear of the emotional drama that it elicits every time it comes forward. Right? That makes sense? Yeah. So that's the point. The point is, and remember, I've told you, like, this is not going to get easier. This isn't going to get easier. And we try not to look so panicked. But the fact of the matter is, we have, you know, each of you as an individual seeker, you are moving through your ascension process. Collectively, as humanity, we are moving through the ascension process, right? So think about this, your own personal experience as you have walked through it since you started this level of work with me, but certainly before that, because you were preparing for that, has been moving you into, you know, greater and greater awareness. And in order to do that, you've had to do what? You've had to go through challenge after challenge after challenge. Why? Because that's the only way to truly move into greater awareness. You have to live it, right? You understand that? You all understand that? It's not about getting an understanding and then, you know, just sitting in meditation to integrate an understanding. How is it that you're ever going to know and embody the understanding, right? It doesn't happen through osmosis. It happens because something comes in your world that gives you an opportunity to embody the understanding, and it comes as a test. Well, how do we do with the test? We either are able to navigate through it and keep our understandings in place, so not to attach to it, to see it in its proper place, right? And to function, do what we have to do, but not allow our emotional state to be guided by the experience. Or the opposite, we allow our emotional state to be guided by the experience, and then on the back side of it, we have an opportunity to go, wow, like, that really did, it just, like, I completely lost my center because that happened. And okay, so fine, you didn't, you know, you're not a failure because it happened. The opportunity still sits there to come out the other side of it wiser, and come out the other side of it with more of that understanding integrated into your consciousness, right? Okay. So that's the point. The point is, the whole collective of humanity is moving through this. So we're all going to see it. Whether we're on a conscious spiritual path or not, everybody is going to be moving through this. For those of you who would listen to me, you're on a conscious path, and therefore you have the opportunity to move through it, I'm going to say smoother than someone who is completely devoid of any understandings and is just kind of fumbling their way through trying to make sense of the world and make it all work for them. For you as seekers, your job is to kind of do the opposite in a sense. Your job is to just let it all go, right? That's kind of terrifying. I see like Pujanda's brow is furrowed as I say this. Truly, like, oh, that was so funny. I wish you could see yourself. Linda, don't hide yourself. I see that. Oh, that's great. So the point is, you still will show up in your life, right? You still do have a life. You're still going to navigate it, but you aren't going to allow it to dictate to you how you function. It won't dictate to you where you make your choices from. It won't dictate to you what emotional state you're identified with. You see? That's the point. The point is that in releasing all of it, you can be at peace and you can be centered regardless of what's going on.